Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Attack Wrap. I'm your host this year, Nick Kennedy. Joined today by Wesley Royston. We'll have another guest for you shortly. Before we get to that, what we're going to do is we're going to roll some highlights. We've got a Sarnia Sting game to look at down in Sarnia. The Attack down visiting for their version of the school day game. So we'll go ahead, we'll roll those clips, and we'll be right back to break down the game for you.
And buckle up, it's a school day game, and second in a week between these two hockey clubs. You never know if things might get a little chippy out there in front of the youngsters. We saw 5 scraps in the school day game last year between the Sting and the Flint Firebirds, but now the Sting go to work early and they score! Jordan back 13 seconds into the hockey game has opened up a 1-0 lead for the short side there on Bennett, and then one of the Attack players there, I believe it's Arnett, having some difficulty there, and it's in! And it's Jordan Bax again! A broken play in the Attack zone. Bax was able to find it. The Sting go up by a score of 2-0.
I'm not sure if he jammed his wrist or what have you, but anyway, couldn't get back in the play. That was Arnett, and then Jordan Bax slides it in from in back of the net. So Jordan Bax is going to want to play the rest of his OHL career at 10:30 in the morning. Got a couple of goals in the opening.
At him,
exactly.
And then DeLille got the shot back, and they usually grab the retaliator. So the Sting go to work on the power play, up by 2 early. Fisher for Brown. Brown into the middle, Van Volson. Couldn't capitalize, but right there is Edwards. He scores! On the power play, the Sarnia Sting open up a 3-0 lead.
Long memory, and they know they went down 7-0 at Owen Sound a week ago this morning, and they're not going to stand for that in their own building. So Beckham Edwards with a shot from a sharp angle at 8:41, make it number 8 for the sophomore on the season.
Methodical here, the Attack moving it around. Now Nancy sends it back over. Sikorsky, big stop by Maletti, denies him. Rebound, scores! Pierce Bowie right there on the rebound after a huge stop by Millette. Bowie buries the rebound. The Attack score on the power play to make it 3-1.
The Owen Sound Attack, and then Bowie was right there to deposit the rebound home. There's the big save right there, and then Bowie's able to find it in his skates and get it by the goaltender for his 10th.
Reese trying to get the bouncing puck to settle down, makes a move away from Nancy. Now Reese centers right in front of that. Big stop by Georgie's, denies Van Volson. Fisher for Brown. Sting, try it again, and George makes another big save on the cross ice feed. Van Volson was right there. Barr, Pickle looking to go back across the other side. Wallows will blast. That's in. That was in. Easton Wallows took the shot. He scores. Easton Wallows from the bad angle, able to beat Carter George and the Sarnia Sting on another power play, open up a 5-1 lead.
For the Sarnia Sting on the power play, here's the play as Wallows lets the shot go, bouncing off the boards from the circle, and that beat goaltender Carter George cleanly the first time, then bounced out, and Wallows with a little happy dance, and it's 5-1.
Greenberg cuts into the face-off circle, looking to center in front of the net, scores! There is Wesley Royston, scoring his goal as a member of the Owen Sound Attack. And now it is a 5-2 hockey game.
On the puck, as we see the puck kept in right there at the right point, and then Royston to the corner of the crease is able to beat goaltender Millette.
Makes a move, tries to center it. Edwards' chance, that hit a leg. Attack, 2-on-1, back the other way. Zarowski and Sikora waiting, shot taken, rebound, scores! Zarowski just kept on going, and Cole Zarowski scores the goal for the Attack, his 11th of the season. It's 5-3.
About to just lie down and roll over as the Zarowski was able to beat his defenseman right there, beat his check, and then stayed on goaltender Evan Millette. Millette with the first save, but then Zarowski with the rebound, as you say, for his 11th of the year.
Wallows is back on the ice after serving the minor. Nancy looking to center with a chance, scores! Nicholas Sikora scores. The power play had ended. Sikora gets the goal, and the Attack are back to within one.
Hockey Club 2:52 the time of this one. There's the play along the board. Sikora with the pass to Nancy, and then a kind of a give and go as Sikora is able to sneak in from that half wall on the left side. See a better look at it here as Sikora is able to beat his man, and then a real nice shot. Quick one.
Jackman tries to get out of the traffic. Pass right in front of the big save by Mileto. We robbed him. The Attack looked like they had the tying goal on their stick, and Evan Millette said no, no, no.
Here's the play along the boards. Watch in front to the left of goaltender Evan Millette. There's the lead man right there. Takes the pass, goes to his backhand, and Millette just grabs it right.
Fisher looking for a lane, none coming. Now he adjusts, takes the shot. Brown falls up, rebound, they score! Easton Wallows has his second, and it's a huge goal for the Sarnia Sting as they go back up 6-4.
Fisher, he could have easily just thrown it into some skates. He changed the angle here, got the shot through. There's the rebound. Brown to Wallows, and in the back of the net it goes. So now Wallows with 2 goals and 2 assists for the Sarnia Sting. They regain that 2-goal advantage at 6-4. So Brown and Fisher will get the assist.
A huge win for the Sarnia Sting. Evan Millette has his 3rd win of the season. The Sarnia Sting win by
All right, well, not the same result as the, joined here by Carter George, by the way, everybody. Not quite the same result as our home school game, but still a tight battle. I mean, getting down early, how do you try to rally the troops and sort of mount what looked like an almost comeback?
Yeah, no, it's obviously starting down 3-0 is pretty tough. I mean, especially 10 minutes in the game, trying to come back from a game like that, it's obviously pretty tough. But I think the boys did a good job. We got one late in the first and kind of give us some hope and some chance. And there was lots of hockey after that. And it was we ended up battling back, fighting back, making it a 1-goal game. And Millette, their goalie, made one nice save. Could have went the other way, which is a tie game. And you look in the grand scheme of things, we made it a close game for how the start was.
Yeah, like Georgie said, I think the 3-0 start wasn't great, but we fought back for sure. Just didn't turn out. So.
Dude, you picked up, what's that, your second Attack goal with them, or was that the first attack
That was
goal?
the first one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're, so I think when I was looking at the stats here, in 5 games, you've got almost as many points as you did in Erie in like 15. So is there something about the system here that is just like, it's matching your play style?
Yeah, I think, I don't know. It wasn't like, I don't know. I want to say anything bad about Erie or anything, but
just a different style.
It
of
is
hockey.
a different style, yeah. And I played with Croft when I was younger, so kind of playing with him again, it's nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're excited to have gotten one so early into your time at the Attack as well, kind of get the jitters off, and now it's just go time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us on the show today. You guys, George, you had a busy summer. I'm sure like coming back to just sort of regular, steady OHL hockey almost feels like a break for you with everything you had going on. Walk us through maybe a highlight or two of, we'll say, the last 6 months here of your hockey journey.
Yeah, I'd say the first one would probably be just getting my first pro win. That was pretty cool. Getting to make my debut in the AHL with the Reign. That was pretty cool at the end of the season. There was some good that kind of came to the end of last season. Obviously, it was devastating losing in London, but at the same time, it opened up another opportunity for me, which was nice. And another one was being able to go to Men's Worlds. I mean, getting to meet guys like Crosby, McKinnon. I mean, that's once in a lifetime kind of thing. It's pretty cool. So I will say I was 3 for 3 on Crosby and breakaways. So that's something I'm keeping in my back pocket.
Okay. Did he teach you anything? Is there something about the way he goes? You're just like, I can read this guy.
I don't think I've ever tried as hard as I did there for a couple of breakaways there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, first pro win, first pro shutout. What was that feeling like for you?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was kind of cool. I got set up for success and how the whole process was. Like I went up there, practiced for a full week. I backed up the game Friday night, got to kind of see it, how plays developed, and we ended up losing that game. So the guys came back hungry for the next game, and it just everything just went the right way and it worked out. So super grateful for it, and it was a pretty cool feeling.
Getting a little taste of NHL playoffs. What was that experience like for you? Obviously, you got to travel and stuff like that with the team. Was that did your folks come along with you at all, or are you just kind of with the team that whole time?
No, just with the team the whole time. That was a pretty cool experience. I mean, getting to go on the private jet with LA to Edmonton and staying with them, I thought that was pretty cool. And watching the games from the press box and seeing stuff behind the scenes, that was super cool to see. And I mean, to be in those kind of buildings for a playoff series and see how loud they are and taunting goalies and stuff like that, I thought that was pretty cool. And just kind of be able to be in a building like that and kind of embrace the energy of it, I thought that was pretty cool. I
mean, I haven't been to the Kings arena, but that Oilers arena is something else. I remember going there for it was an Oilers Avalanche game, and it was McDavid's record-setting point game where I think he got 7 or 8 points in that game, and it was just a slugfest between him and McKinnon the whole time.
Oh yeah,
unbelievable environment.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And after every goal, they're taunting Darcy Kemper and stuff like that. It's a cool environment to be a part of. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wesley, moving up here to Owen Sound. Obviously, it's a different environment than Erie, Pennsylvania. What have you have the guys taken you anywhere around town yet? Are you feeling like you're kind of settling in?
Just the one breakfast place, to be honest. I haven't really seen anything else. So
nice.
Yeah, I still gotta get around the town.
You get some chances soon here, I'm sure. You guys have had a pretty busy schedule. So you came up and I think we're playing the same day or the day after or something like that, right? So
yeah.
How is that process being for you? Obviously, you find out you're moving. And then you're just do you get enough time to say goodbye to everybody, or is it just such a whirlwind of events going on?
Yeah, I found out I got traded, and it was a bit sad for me. Mm-hmm. I didn't really have too much time to say bye to the boys.
Yeah.
I ended up staying. They played golf that day. I ended up staying at my billet house that night. A bunch of the boys came over and just said bye. And
nice.
So that was nice. And then I got here, and we played the next day. So it was a quick turnaround for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What do you obviously you got to see these guys days after the trade and kind of go to war against them, and you were going to war, you weren't taking it easy on any of those guys. Is that just that's just part of hockey, but do you kind of live for those moments where it's now I get to battle against these guys that I know so well?
Yeah, I mean, I loved every guy on that team, so it's hard to battle that hard against them, but that's what you got to do. There's no friends on the ice, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You seem to be a quick player. Obviously a bigger frame and have this offensive upside, but your speed, I think, is something that maybe people wouldn't have expected coming into it. Is that something that has always been a part of your game? Have you kind of found that second gear this year where you're trying to change up the game a little bit? Add to it?
Yeah, I think my pace has been better this year. I was kind of trying to figure it out my first and second year, and I think I'm kind of getting it this year, so yeah.
Awesome. Excellent. Great. Well, you guys have a bit of a road game here weekend and no games at the Bayshore. How do you gear up for a road game weekend when you're going down? I think you guys have London and then Flint right after. So for you guys, are you trying to what do you bring with you on the road to just sort of, do you try to get your head out of it? Do you try to just stay locked in, watch highlights the whole time you're on the bus?
Yeah, I think for me, anytime we have a long road trip, I like playing cards in the back of the bus. That's kind of how I kill time there. And we always like to play cards in the hotel lobby, whether it's poker or something like that, or we have a game called Sevens that we're loving right now. So I think we play cards a lot as a team, so that kind of helps kill time. And then, I mean, obviously our phones are pretty addicting, so I know we're on those a lot.
Yeah. Do you have a go-to?
Pretty much the same answer as him. Yeah, that's what all the boys do is play cards. So.
Fair enough. When I played in university, we used to gather in our captain's dorm room, and we'd watch Datsuk highlights for about an hour. And then once those were done, we'd watch Cronwall highlights for an hour. And then we'd put Eminem on and drive to the arena. So that was our pregame routine, which we probably should have been stretching or shooting pucks, but we were visualizing. I think that's what people call it these days.
It,
yeah, something like that. Well, the Attack, I don't think we necessarily were expecting the Attack to be in such a high position this year. What is it about this squad? Like, you guys seem so close as a team, and maybe Wesley, you could speak to this. Like, you're coming into a team that seems relatively tight-knit. The guys are getting along, and obviously, like, things are clicking. You banked a lot of points at the beginning of the year and have been sort of consistently picking them up as the year goes on. What have you seen about this team that you feel like, man, they just have this like driving force or this character that brings them together?
Yeah, that was the first thing I heard about the team. Dale DeGray told me that the boys were all so close, and it really shows when I showed up to the rink, and being here for a week and a half now, you can really tell that all the boys really gel well together. So
nice.
Yeah.
Carter, you've been here for a while, and you've been on the leadership squad for quite some time now. What is it about, like, is it top down? Is it coming from you guys or maybe coaches above you and then you guys to the team? Like, what is kind of helping gel this team so closely this year?
Yeah, I think obviously it starts with the coaches. I mean, they create a good culture in the room for us, and management and all the support staff, they do a great job making sure we have everything we need. So that's obviously awesome. It helps create a good environment for us. And then you kind of started to see it last year where after the trade deadline and guys started to gel, we started finding our groove, we started to kind of turn around, we were winning games, learning how to win, and we were coming back from a lot of games and stuff like that. So you kind of see the group kind of turn there last year, and then it kind of just kept carrying over until this year. And guys are one more year older, a little bit more experienced, and just kind of creating that chemistry we did at the end of last year just kind of brought itself to this year. So I think that's kind of the reason for our hot start right now.
Yeah, as a leader on the team, and obviously, like, listen, I'll still push for you to have an A on the jersey. Like, I'm good. I'm good to write letters if we need to. But as a leader on the team, what is something that you've learned as a leader or about leadership, especially when you're leading peers? Like, it's not like you're 15 years older than these guys, or even in a spot like your assistant coach Regan, right? Like, you know, you're just one of the guys as well. What have you learned about leadership in that time?
Yeah, I think for me the biggest thing is not every guy's the same. Every guy kind of reacts differently to certain situations. So some guys you kind of chirp to get them going. Some guys, they need confidence to get them going. Like, guys react differently to certain feedback and certain situations kind of thing. So for me, just kind of learning how to get the best out of my teammates, and also trying to be there for them when they need a guy to rely on. And I know I've been through a lot of experiences with hockey, so I just want to be one of those guys where they come to when they ask about certain things or want to learn more. So
awesome. Wesley, I mean, you've had different captains over the years. Is there something about a captain, like, to you that sort of goes, all right, they have a C, they got an A? Like, what's a character trait that you notice about them?
I don't know. I think all captains are different. Like, I've had quite a few, so it's like some are quiet, some are really loud, you know. Like, I don't know if there's a certain thing that I can pinpoint, because everyone's different. Everyone leads in different ways.
For sure.
Yeah.
I know, correct me if I'm wrong, something it seems like you guys as a leadership team do is, like, you guys all lead by example. I notice it. Like, you guys do all the right things, you know, before getting on the ice, after being on the ice, even while you're on the ice in practice. Like, I've seen you fight for pucks well after the drill is done, and you're just, like, unwilling to give an inch. And I mean, it seems like you guys really drive this team by setting an example. And I mean, obviously it's been working. Like, you guys have found a great amount of success, and that's great. Is that something like, did somebody do that for you and you feel like I want to emulate that leadership, or is that something where you're like, I feel like this would make a good leader and I'm just going to do it? Yeah,
I think for all of us on the leadership group, I mean, everyone's a leader in our room, but especially in the leadership group, I mean, for all of us, we all like to say we're a blue-collar town, blue-collar team. So obviously it's got to start with the leaders who work the hardest in practices, and it goes on from there. So I think that's kind of everyone's mindset in that room is outwork the guy next to you, because that's just going to make each other better.
Awesome. Well, why don't we play a couple games, because I feel like, you know, Wesley, you're still new to town, so you're getting to know the guys. I'm sure the fans are still getting to know you as well. Obviously, Georgie knows most of the guys pretty well by now, so we'll. You could probably have a mulligan or two during the game, but I'll have you guys go ahead and grab those whiteboards that are down there behind you with the with those pens. Perfect. And each of you can have one. And what we'll do, you know what? For the first game, let's see how well you guys know. We'll see how well you know the team. I think that's what we'll do for this first one. So I'm going to have you close your eyes.
Right.
And then, Georgie, you're going to write down a number and name of one of your players, one of your teammates, and show the camera, that one right there. Okay. And when you show the camera, then you can put it face down. We'll have you open your eyes, and you can ask 6 yes or no questions. You can't ask their number, though. So it's not like, is it over 20, is it under 20? I'll let you, if you don't ask a number question, I'll let you ask their position. Okay. All right, we'll see what Carter can come up with here. Excellent. Okay.
Good.
All right, and then you can put that face down, or you can just hide it against your chest, up to you. And you can open your eyes. Go ahead. You got 6 yes or no questions. And I'll give you bonus points for every question you have left in the bank when you get the right answer.
All right. Does it have to be yes or no, or like can I ask position?
It's got to be yes or no. You can ask position, but it's got to be in a yes or no format.
How do I put this in yes or no? Yes, right-handed. No, left-handed.
Yes. Whoa, wait. Say that again.
If you say,
say
are they right-handed, yes or no?
Yeah.
If it's a no, it means they're left-handed anyways. You can just ask that.
So he's left-handed.
Yes.
Right.
This one.
Yeah, we'll track guesses
slot here. Tall, yes or no?
I feel like he's pretty
Average?
Like, yeah.
It's pretty average.
Average.
Yeah.
So, like,
6 foot?
yeah.
Something like
in
that.
between.
Yeah.
D, yes or no?
No.
You got 3 more questions.
I got nothing right now. This is not helping.
Could do something about ages or something like that. That might help.
Yeah. I don't know. Is he over 18?
Yeah.
I actually have no clue. This is not helping.
Did you ask position already?
Yeah. No, he's a forward.
Okay.
Forward, left shot, average height,
Over 18.
over 18.
You got 2 more questions, too.
I don't even know what else to ask.
Something about looks.
Does he have dark hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the boys have dark hair, so that
Yeah.
doesn't help me
I
again.
don't think we have too many blondies on our team.
Yeah, you basically exclusively ruled out Easton Micus with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have one question left?
You got 1
Yeah.
left.
I don't know. I better just guess the player here.
Yeah, so you can get a bonus
Yeah.
point. All right.
What do I want to go with? Got nothing, so. With Croft?
Ooh,
No.
No.
no one else.
No.
Good
Nelly,
try.
Unk.
Yeah. Could I ask facial hair or something like that?
Yeah,
that's true.
All right. You know what? We'll let you write down a player, and
Okay.
we'll give Georgie the same treatment here. Great. All right, do you want to show the camera here while his eyes are closed? Just right into that one there. We might.
It's pretty small there.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to
Glaring.
see, but
Yeah.
oh, there you go. All right. All right, Georgie, go ahead.
Yeah.
Ask your questions.
Does he shoot left?
Yes.
Does he use white tape?
Yes.
Does he have facial hair?
I don't think so most of the time, no.
Is he a defense?
No.
Okay, white tape shoots left. Do I have what, one left?
You got 2.
2?
Yep.
Is he a left winger?
Yes.
I got it down to 2 right now.
Okay.
I think I have it at 2 right now. Am I done now, or I got one more?
You got one more.
One more.
How do you decide between the 2?
I don't know, I'm trying to see what separates them. Is he known as a smaller guy?
No.
Nick Sikora.
Oh,
Nope.
Ooh.
close. You can reveal it now.
Yeah.
You had Mason Ray.
Razor.
Oh, come on.
That was close. That was close. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll write one down. I'll let you guys work together on this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll do one of those.
Choosing a guy on the IR, that's cheating, no? It's gotta be.
It might be. Might be.
Go it, bro.
That might be. Okay. We'll go with. All right, I'm going to show the camera. Oh, wrong one. They'll figure it out. Okay. All right, go ahead.
You want to ask the first one?
No, not really.
Is this guy's number over
Wait,
20?
you can't ask number questions.
No number question.
No,
Okay.
no number questions.
All right.
It's too
You
easy.
asked every question.
I'm just trying to mix up my questions.
Yeah, fair
I don't
enough.
want to repeat them. I'm trying
Fair
to
enough.
think of anything else. Is this guy taller than 6 foot?
No.
That opens up a lot.
I guess facial hair.
No. You guys have about 60 seconds till commercial too, so
All right,
I'm
so
up in the pressure here.
okay. Does this guy shoot right?
No. I don't think so. 90% sure he doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Is he over 6'2"?
No. Which is a repeat of question 1. That's okay.
Oh.
I said
Oh.
I said 6 foot. And you
Oh,
said
you
no. And you said 6'2".
You got 2 questions left in about 20 seconds.
All right. Well, is he a forward?
Yep.
Left shot forward, small.
Yep.
Did he score a hat trick on Sunday?
Yep.
Pierce Bowie.
Pierce Bowie, you got it. All right, good work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this break with more Attack Rap action. Stay tuned here on Rogers TV. There you go. Half the show's done.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
On this Remembrance Day, we honor all those who fought and sacrificed to defend our freedom. Their courage and dedication continue to shape the history of our nation. Dear veterans and members of the Canadian Armed Forces, your service and sacrifices will never be forgotten. We will always remember, lest we forget.
Are you a passionate content creator ready to expand your audience reach? Do you have unique stories, captivating hobbies, or special interests that deserve a spotlight? Rogers TV is here to amplify your voice within the community. We offer you the platform to broadcast your content to a wider audience. And the best part, it's completely free. Don't miss this opportunity to share your vision and engage with viewers. Find out how Rogers TV can transform your content journey today.
Hi, I'm Carol Merton, host of HealthLink on Rogers TV. HealthLink connects home, community, and healthcare with interesting topics and speakers about your health and your community.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV. Today I'm joined by Carter George and Wesley Royston. And the guys are going to tape their... Now, I've run out of white tape, which is my bad. So you're not going to get authentic game tape sticks. I mean, these are also not authentic game day sticks, but you're going to get the best that we can offer, which is black tape and flame tape mostly. So I'll let you guys go ahead, tape these as close to the pattern that you would normally use for your game day stick, and I'm kind of forcing you guys into flame tape, which I feel bad about, but...
Yeah, I like we got the notch in it this year. I like that.
We got the trigger grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's courtesy of Stumps' Dremels. So. Now, have you used the trigger grip for most of your playing career?
So in my OHL draft year, my dad found it on Facebook and tried it out on one of my my third, fourth sticks just to see what it was like. And once I used it, I liked it, and it just kind of stuck with me. So used it ever since, and I just like it now.
Seems to work. I mean, if we're going based off of what you've put forth, I think it's safe to say it's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know, it's something I couldn't go back to. So it was like once I had it, I just couldn't go back. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, I notice you're going, you go toe to heel. Is there any reason for it? Do you like the way that the tape sits, or have you just always done it and therefore I'm going to continue to do it?
I started in my minor midget year, and since then I've just been doing it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm usually a thick tape guy too, so.
Oh, okay. So
flame tape and thin tape here.
Yeah, sorry about that one. That's. You go full blade, it looks like, too, eh?
Yeah, a little sock.
Okay. All right. Oh, so you'll go up a little bit too then.
Yeah.
All right. What is it about taping the whole blade that just kind of works for you?
I don't know. That I always have done, so.
Okay.
Staying with it, I guess. Yeah.
I definitely did similar things, but that's because I think my dad was convinced it would help my sticks break less, so it was cheaper on the family.
I gotta say, I think I was the same way until I got to the OHL where my sticks were paid for, so I didn't have to worry about it. I was the same way.
And unfortunately, you're pulling cardboard there, so
yeah, make it look good at least.
Okay.
Make it look cool.
It's not going to be super sticky, but you know what? That's all right.
Nah, put grip tape over it anyways. So.
No, I mean, you don't use a terribly thick knob either on your goalie stick, eh? Like,
no.
I see some guys that use half a roll of tape, and yours is like, a little bit bigger than a player's knob, but not a whole lot bigger, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. I've kind of I don't like it too big. I just like my pinky to sit on top of it nice, and that's really it. I've never really liked having the big tape on the top.
That's fair. I mean, you play the puck a lot, right? It seems like goalies that maybe play it less have a bit of a tape ball up there.
Yeah, I just it's never been comfortable for me to use.
Okay.
I always kind of thought when I was younger though that was like, if you tape more on top, it would like take up more of the net, so maybe you like stop more pucks. But, but no, I've never really kind of been the guy to like that.
What do you think the limit is on a goalie knob? Like,
I don't know. That might be something you'd have to look up for the next attack wrap.
I'm kind of wondering. Like, I'm curious how much somebody could push the envelope. Like, could you do multiple knobs up your stick just to really thicken it and take up more?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the rule book would say on that one.
All right, well, maybe somebody at home can look that one up and send us an answer. Now, for you, I mean, besides the lack of tape, are you like a no knob only grip tape kind of guy?
No, if there was tape, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of go around until it feels right.
Fair enough.
Don't have a certain number.
Fair enough. And do you go pretty low down on your stick as well?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
With this.
Uses about a full roll of grip tape.
Man, I was gonna say you tape a lot on the handle and a lot on the blade too.
Yeah.
All right.
And I go tape here too, but.
Okay.
We're all out.
That's quite the stick though. I mean.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Any day, right, Georgie?
What's that?
Any day now.
Now going that high up the handle of the stick, you just always done it, but did somebody tape it for you for the first time and so you just kept doing it, or is it just the first time you ever taped your stick, that's what you did?
That's just what I started doing. I mean, I can't remember when the last time my dad taped my stick was, so
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Just kind of always what I've done.
Awesome. I'll give you this and I'll let you sign it, and the next home game that the Owen Sound Attack have at the Bayshore, which isn't this week, by the way, it'll be a little bit later than that, I believe, against the Ottawa 67s. You guys are going to get a chance to, I believe on the 27th, you guys will get a chance to win one of these sticks. Somebody in the crowd is going to get a very lucky opportunity. Awesome. All right, dude, that's a pro signature right there. I mean, this is great too, don't get me wrong.
It needs some work.
And you know what? And we can workshop. I think, don't tell them, I guess we're saying this, but well, I'll just say some of the players have stayed back in years past with the whiteboards and just practiced their signatures for a little while before doing the sticks. So that's very fair. You're allowed to do that. All right, I'm going to see how well you guys know. I don't know if you guys know this, but you're in video games now, obviously in those NHL games. So I'm going to see how well you guys know the EA Sports NHL franchise. What we'll do, I'm going to pick a couple cover artists. You guys can work together. Turn that away from you. And
screen peeking a bit there.
Yeah. You guys can work together and try to figure out what year this athlete was on the cover of EA Sports NHL.
Ooh, I like this one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll and you know what? I'm going to start with an LA King just for you. Or no, sorry, not an LA King. Do I have an LA King on here? Kinda. Jerome McGinley. He played for the Kings, I think, for what, 2 years, 3 years? This was not the year he was on the cover.
No, he was on the cover and I want to say it was like around 08, 09.
Okay, all right.
I honestly have no guess. I don't really play video games very often, so.
You know what? Fair enough.
I want to say 2008 maybe.
Okay, all right. You're good with that?
Yeah.
It was 2003, but you were,
Ooh.
It's
I was a little off on that one, yeah.
It was a little off. That's okay. We'll go with maybe one that's a little bit more recent here. And you've actually got 2 opportunities to get this one right in Jonathan Taves. He was on the cover for 2 years, not back-to-back years, but it's a little bit more recent.
I want to say 2016. I want to say that's one.
I know it's not 17
You only have to get
because
one.
that's like the only one I ever played.
17 was Tarasenko. 18 was McDavid. Yeah, I want to say 2016.
Yeah, I'll go 16.
I'll lock that one in.
You got it, 2016. The other one was 2011. So
that would make sense, yeah.
On 2011 and 2016. Nice work. All right. Also, you can get this one right with 2 answers. We'll go with Austin Matthews.
20.
Was it 2020?
No.
It was COVID, no?
Yeah, maybe 20 or 21.
Okay, what are we in now? We're 20. Who is 25?
I don't know. I don't play, so
I think 24 was Zegras, 23. Oh. Yeah, I think it might have been 22. I don't know. What do you want to say?
21 or 22?
We'll go with 21.
21 is not correct. You guys were very close. It was 20 and 2022. 21, Alexander Ovechkin.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Who was also on the cover twice, once in 21 and all the way back in 07.
Oh.
So we'll give you that one. All right, we'll do one more here, which is Cale Makar.
That's really recent, no? That's like 24?
Isn't that last year's? Who was on last year?
I don't even know what it is right now. Is it 26 right now?
I haven't played since the Zegras one, so I have no idea.
Zegras and Nurse was 23, I think.
They were 23?
I can't remember, but I'm guessing. I didn't write that one down.
24.
You want to go 24? It's got to be, what are we at now, 26? 2026?
I think 26 is out now, yeah.
26 is out. What was last year? Last year might have been Makar.
25? I don't know.
It's 25 or 24. Let's go 25.
24. 24 was the answer.
Attaboy,
I think,
Georgie.
is it 26? Is that the Hughes brothers? Is that who's on it this year? Or was that 25?
Oh, yeah. I was
That
thinking,
was 25.
wasn't someone on Florida on it?
Kachuk brothers?
Kachuk brothers. Weren't the Kachuk brothers on
They
it?
might have been on
Or like a
last
legacy edition or something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do now, we've got 2 more games to look at. I don't want to run out of time, so we'll go ahead. We're going to roll the shootout game against the London Knights. We'll come back and talk about it, and then we'll head to Oshawa and watch that game as well. So stay tuned. We got some highlights for you.
But out, it's gloved down by Budkowski. Now Van Gorp trying to push that ahead. It'll be Landon Jackman, cross-ice feed for Royston. Royston with a shot, he scores! Wesley Royston, second goal in as many games.
Off the stick of Wesley Royston, who's looked really good since being traded from Erie to here to Owen Sound. You see right there, just little toe drag, and he's pretty far out when he releases that puck, but it's right through a defender, and it maybe got to a little too far out. I'm not exactly sure, but Royston just beat him, and it was perfectly placed right off the post and in.
Was stopped. Racing in was Brody Cook, and now back the other way. It's Landon Jackman. Jackman a shot. Gatto makes the save. To the bench now, he will. That puck flies up and past Rogers now. Van Bommel has it. There's a chance. Save is made by George off of Clark on the 2-on-1. Waslin's right there for it, battling Roberts. Waslin wins that one. Off the post, he scores! Sharp angle shot. You could hear it hit the post and then likely off the back of Carter George and in.
Almost a nothing play as he's fighting here with Roberts, as you mentioned. It finally gets around him, and then, yeah, just between the pad and the post, and is able to sneak its way through. And what a gift, you could say, for London. Of all the shots to beat Carter George, it's that one.
He's now back on the attack blue line. Munnings racing after, trying to keep it alive, and now the Knights feel something cooking here with Cook dropping it off for Van Gorp. Van Gorp trying to walk in. He does. Save is made by George. At least the faceoff is in the offensive zone as they tie up. Arnett has to be quick to hold that one in at the point. Restevich behind the goal line. Got it ahead for the Knights. Waslin settled that puck down now, and he's off on a partial break. Waslin in, shots, blocker save made. Another chance, and that one goes wide. As Carter George kicked out that initial chance by Waslin. 2 games that have been converted into goals. Bowie now looking for it. It's picked up by DeLille. There's a shot, sharp angle. Greenberg. Gatto might have got a piece of that. Great effort. Now a little bit of a miscommunication at the line here. And here's a chance for London with less than 10 seconds left. Waslin setting up O'Reilly. Here's Woolley, put it wide. Waslin side of the goal. There's another chance. Save made by George. They score! Buzzer beater with 1.2 seconds left as Wilmot ends that crazy scramble in front of the goal.
Thinking that the clock would finally go, as you're going to kind of see the whole scramble begin here. That one put wide. Waslin tries to go between the legs, and then you see here the Superman dive, but then Wilmot able to keep the puck there as it bounced right back to him.
Teams should set up for a really interesting final period here. As Bowie's got it now, it's picked up by Nancy. Nancy, a shot save is made by Gatto. The hip check at the blue line. And back come the Knights now. Von Bommel, he's got Woolley with him. Woolley, that one kicked out. Woolley with the rebound as Carter George had some trouble handling it. Nothing coming on that one. Tristan DeLille now inside the Knights zone. Here's a chance. Nancy scores! Harry Nancy took the feed from DeLille, and he ties the game at 2.
It's right down Main Street. You're going to see here Owen Sound coming down the wing is DeLille. Wide open is Nancy, and maybe the first real defensive lapse by London leaves Nancy wide open in the slot, and he makes no mistake. Nancy's 7th goal of the season ties it up here at 2.
Completely even, 43-42 after overtime in favor of the Attack, but now we go to a shootout, and Pierce Bowie, here he goes. Bowie up against Gatto. Bowie comes in from the wide. Now Bowie is shot, and that one is stopped by Gatto. Got the Carter George. Loves the opportunity to play in a shootout. And O'Reilly's going to come in wide on him. O'Reilly, forehand, scores! Sam O'Reilly got George to bite first and buries it to make it 1-0 in the shootout. Big streak end on Wednesday in Sarnia. Tristan DeLille will shoot for the Attack.
We got some coaching there from Pierce Bowie.
Here's DeLille now. He's got some speed coming in on Gatto. DeLille, a shot kicked out by Gatto. Is Brustevich. Henry Brustevich. Brustevich walks in. Brustevich holds. Save made by George. Everybody wasn't sure where it was, but it was under Carter George.
He's going to take no lead up, JC.
He tied the game at 2 in the third period for the Attack. Can he tie the shootout? Nancy walks in. Nancy denied by the toe of Sebastian Gatto. And the London Knights win it in the shootout.
What a save by Sebastian.
All right, well, you know, a good game. I think, honestly, like, you guys battled really hard. Not what you want to see on the scoreboard. It is what it is. But, I mean, you guys looked great. You took one of the top teams in the league to a shootout. And I mean, are proving that the Attack are up there. Like, we're able to battle toe and toe. I mean, you take the Knights, you take the Spits, both going to OT. Both times we played them, shootouts as well. I mean, what is it about these top caliber, high quality teams that just, you guys seem to show up for it and love battling them? Is there something in the DNA? I mean, you mentioned we're a blue collar team now. Like, is that what it is? We're just going to play up to the competition now, it seems.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously when you're playing one of the top teams in your conference, and especially a team like London, when it's your division rival too, it's pretty easy games to get out for, and everyone's excited for those games for sure. So
yeah.
Obviously we split the season series so far with both those teams, so it's been going back and forth. So that just shows that you can compete with the best in the league. So it just kind of shows the character that we have on our team right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, getting to participate in the cancer game as well must have been special for you guys. I know, obviously, a special game for Pierce. He had that message sent out on the socials and stuff like that. What was it like watching him to get to play and kind of represent a cause that is so close to his heart?
I didn't even know that happened to Pierce. So
okay.
I saw a video before the game, and you know, it's upsetting. I played with Matthew Schaefer last year, and that thing happened when I was playing on his team. So it was really sad, and honestly, cancer just isn't fair. It chooses really good people. So obviously that game probably meant a lot to him. So it's unfortunate we couldn't get the win in that, but
fair enough. All right. Well, we'll go ahead. We're going to run the highlights here from the Oshawa Generals versus Owen Sound Attack game. And this was an exciting, bit of a spicy affair. So let's go ahead and roll those, and we'll be right back.
Griffin looks to the slot, cut off by O'Donnell. He might have been looking back post to Posthumus. Fans want a shot, one penalty expires, back on his Banks. Here's Posthumus, fires, rebound, came out off the goaltender's pad, and a good job by the Attack to clear it to the corner. Royston behind the net for Nelson. It's the point, Zarowski finds Greenberg, down for Royston, here's Rogers, great movement, but equally good movement by Chalette to get across and make the save.
On the man advantage here in the first period. Look, almost everybody gets a touch here as they're going cross seam as well. And then a quick release from Rogers peeling off of the screen in front. Look for rebound opportunities.
Lang fell, but Griffin able to get back, and the Generals right back in the other way. Posthumus gets around our net, slipped in front for O'Donnell, and he's banging away at it. The goaltender down and prone in his net on his backside. I'm not sure how Aiden O'Donnell didn't manage to get this underneath of Bennett.
After this whole foray breaks up, so here's a look at the centering pass, and then bowled into the goaltender is O'Donnell, and he's pushed in there by Elliot Arnett. This will be a great look at it. Still don't see the puck.
Committed to the University of Massachusetts for next year. Nancy gets it back to Banks. Bowie waits for it, takes it. Pass back to Banks he wasn't expecting. Tristan DeLille waits in front of the net. Banks, Bowie, one-timer scores. Pierce Bowie will open the scoring on the power play for Owen Sound.
Took a while. 8 power plays in this game, 8 minor penalties through the first period, plus 3 minutes, and finally one finds the back of the net. 4-on-3, the rarely seen 4-on-3 power play strikes, and a beautiful shot from Pierce Bowie.
Plays pitch and catch with Nelson, who does give it back to Zarowski now. Looks into the middle and gets it right back. Greenberg walking in, one-timer fired, and it ends up going off of LaShawn and tumbling into the Oshawa net. Believe it's Rogers who fired it, and will get credit for it.
And this goal to go into the back of the net, it takes a knock off of one player, off of another defender in front. There's a shot block and a bounce off of LaShawn, and almost like a basketball over the shoulder of Jaden Gillette. Don't see that too often.
A horrible break. And here's Sikora, pulls it back. Franson, Griffin out there with more. Here's Banks, down to Nancy, cross crease pass, and they score. It's Bowie with his second power play goal of the game.
How Shi Wang going back with some words for Jaden Gillette. Trying to hang in there, but this potent Owen Sound power play will get lots more opportunities here. Unit 2 over the boards now.
Rogers, by the way, the player who I believe survived that spear, is on the ice for the second. And away comes Banks. Nancy will drop it back. Here's Banks. Sikora, Bowie scores. Hat-trick for Pierce Bowie, all on the power play, all from the same spot.
Opportunities to work with as well, but this top power play unit for the Owen Sound Attack is just so dangerous.
Gave it away, then stripped the puck from Bedkowski. Timmerman jumps up at the blue line, makes a move across the Owen Sound line. Anthony Timmerman scores! We mentioned the points he put up in minor midget, gets his first OHL goal on a wrist shot to open the scoring for Oshawa.
Shot was great as well. Here we go. Here's the elusiveness. Step number 1, get around the defender. Determination, drive to the net, body positioning, using his body to protect the puck, and then the finish with the shot on the glove hand side. Perfectly placed shot.
The D, however, is played well by Greenberg, and back the other way. Potential break for Tristan DeLille as he cuts through the middle. Blocker save made by Gillette. Nancy just able to keep that onside. Harry Nancy finds DeLille and they score. Tristan DeLille gives the Owen Sound jersey a tug in front of the Generals fans, and the former Oshawa General makes it 5.
For the Owen Sound Attack to respond, Nancy over to DeLille, high glove side for the 5-1 goal. Tristan DeLille.
Bedkowski steps up at center with a hit on Calto. Lobo steals a puck, it's a shot on goal. Rebound, they score. Harrison Franson makes it 5-2 with 2:25 to go.
Franson to build on second in team goal scoring, now with 6 on the year, trailing just Owen Griffin.
Cormier weaves his way through center and into the zone. Cormier with it, lane to the net. Cormier to the slot, hooked on the way through. They score. Luke Posthumus was on the far side.
Now you're in a situation where get the offensive zone and get the goaltender to the bench. Then Cormier with a nice rush, starting in his own zone, goes end to end and just weaves his way through some pretty soft defending there. The Owen Sound Attack just kind of waiting for the next guy to step up and perhaps take him, but easy lanes towards goal. It rolls off his stick, and then Posthumus to the back of the net.
Obviously got a little bit scary towards the end of the game, but I mean, a dominating win, a fantastic second period. Obviously Bowie getting a hat trick and Raj picking one up. You almost got one there. It almost kind of went off you, but yeah, great game. Like, what did you guys like about that second period? Something seemed to click. You guys went into the dressing room and came out a different team.
Yeah, I think we had a slow first period, and all the guys in the room knew we weren't happy with it. So everyone knew we had to be better coming out in the second period. And I think Betsy, with that big hit in that fight, kind of turned things around for the team and kind of got the team going. So I thought that was awesome by him to kind of get the boys going.
Nice. Excellent. What did you like from the team there? Obviously, you're on the ice for a couple of those. Like, what was it that just kind of got these guys, even just like out on the ice, able to sustain that that kind of consistency coming out of the dressing room?
Yeah, I think we had a lot of power plays. It was kind of like we had 12 minutes in the second period of power play time. So I think our top power play is second in the league. So that shows. We scored, I think, 4 or 5 goals in that on that power play. So
I think all 4 second period goals were power play goals. So. I guess it's funny too, right? You had that game. I guess you wouldn't have been here yet, but you weren't here yet either. Actually, you were still, I think, out in LA. But first game of the year, I'm sure you probably watched it or heard about it, where we start that first period against London with, I think we were on the man advantage for 15 minutes of the first game, and I mean, it kind of does things to you. Like, you see, your captain Bedsy, who's generally, not playing the power play as often, and you're like, how do you guys stay kind of active and ready to get back out there? What does 12 minutes of power plays do to a team? Like, do you have guys that are resting now for like 12 minutes, and how do you sort of keep that blood flowing?
Let you speak on this one. I don't know much about it.
Yeah, it's tough. My first and second year, I didn't really play the power play, so I know how it was. It is kind of hard to stay in the game, but I think those guys did it well, the guys that didn't play the power play. So just staying in the game and not getting too cold. So
you just like wiggling your toes, getting up and jumping a little bit, or okay, all right, fair enough. Obviously, must have been a little bit funny seeing a former Attack player for yourself in Corms jumping out there and seeing him play. I know obviously you saw a lot of former teammates play recently. What is that like for you guys when you see a teammate on another team? Obviously you would have seen Deck when Wesley was seeing the rest of his team. What's that like for you guys? Does that motivate you to play a little bit different or a little heavier maybe on your hits?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's I think it's pretty cool kind of getting to play one of your buddies who was on the team for a while, and I think it's kind of one of those cool, fun rivalries where you get to talk to them after the game, but on the ice, it's like no friends right now. But I definitely think it's a cool experience, and I don't know, it's pretty easy to rise up to the occasion for those ones too.
For sure, for sure. Awesome. Similar.
Yeah, like he said, it's tough to play an old team, but especially that early. But it was fun. I got to talk to the boys after the game, so
nice.
Definitely easy to get up for it, though.
Definitely makes you a bear pretty quick when you're playing your old team that fast. That's awesome. Well, gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us on the show today. Thank you, fans, for watching at home. The Attacker on the road this week down in London and then in Flint. We will see you again next week here on Rogers TV.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
This Remembrance Day, we honor the courage and sacrifices of the men and women of the Canadian Armed Forces. Every day, their commitment protects our nation's border, ensures safety, and most importantly, defends our freedom. We owe eternal gratitude to those who put their lives on the line in service to Canada. We must also help the veterans who came home with the enduring physical and psychological scars of war. We will never forget those who sacrificed their lives for this country so that future generations could live in peace and liberty, lest we forget.
Today, we pause to recognize the brave men and women who have served our country.